Hi everyone, I am Bhoomika Rathi. Welcome to my channel. On this channel, we are doing practices for competitive exams in which I am going to cover your English grammar at the very first. And today we are going to see some confusing pairs. Let's see some confusing quantifiers that we have. First is much versus many. So much is used for uncountable noun. For example, how much milk? Since milk cannot be counted, so we will use the word much. And second word that we have is many. Many is used along with countable nouns. For example, how many eggs? So here eggs is countable noun, so we will use many. Then we have some versus any. Some is used for positive sentence and offers. So let's see. Will you have some ice cream? So here ice cream is being offered to someone, so we will use the word some. And whereas the word any is used in negative sentences and along with questions. So let's see the example. He doesn't have any money. So here doesn't is showing that sentence is negative in form. So we will use any. Now moving on, we have is too much, too many, too and far too. Let's see. Too much, they are used with uncountable nouns. For example, there is too much traffic. Since traffic is uncountable, so we will use too much. Alright. And too many is used along with countable nouns. For example, there are too many cars on the road. So here cars are countable, so we will use too many. Alright. Now let's see. Much too or far too. They will be used with an adverb or adjective to emphasize it. Let's see the example that we have. He is much too busy. So here busy is adjective. Alright, as you can see. So here we will use much too. Far too is more stronger than much too. That is a quite important note. Now moving on, we have is former versus later. Former, the first item in the group that is exactly of two. So we will use former. And later, the last item in the group of exactly two. So never use for more than two items if there are only two objects. So we will use former and later. If there are more than that, so we will use first and last, like that. For example, we have is between pizza and pasta, choose the former one. Here former one is pizza and the later one is pasta. So which one I have choose? I have choose the former one. Former one is pizza. Alright. Now let's see. The second that we have is near versus nearby. Near both means close to the distance. Close in distance. Alright. Nearby, which is adjective or adverb, can go at the end of the sentence. It can go at the end of the sentence or before a noun. For example, the market is nearby. So here nearby, the word nearby is going at the end of the sentence, as you can see. Then this word is used before a noun, so we will use like this. A nearby factory. Here factory is noun and before that we have used the word nearby. Alright. And near which is a preposition. In the coming up videos we will see prepositions. So let's see them here first. Near, which is a preposition, requires the second place to be stated. Alright, it requires second place. So let's see. Their house is near the market. Then we have Krishna ran to the nearing store. So here nearing cannot be used, nearby will be used. Alright. Now moving on, we have is beside versus besides. Beside means at or by the side of. At the side of or by the side of. For example, beside the ungathered rice, he lay. Alright, and besides, beside means in addition to. So let's see the example. Besides being fined, he was sentenced. Alright, then we have time connections. Whenever we say since and for, since means point in time and for means period of time. This is quite important. Since Monday and for will be used for 5 days. Like there is a period, like for 5 days. Alright. So this is all for today. Meet in the next video. Thank you.